Griffith. House Republicans came out blasting over Benghazi again today.
This time they aimed their fire at the men charged with reviewing U.S. actions before and during the deadly terrorist attack in Benghazi, Libya last year.
Paul Strand has tonight's top story from Washington.
Former UN Ambassador Thomas Pickering and former Joint Chiefs Chairman Mike Mullen defended their Benghazi review before skeptical GOP lawmakers.
This was not, quote, a gotcha investigative panel. The responsibilities were to provide recommendations to see that we do our best never to let this happen again.
Obviously, this was not a gotcha panel because nobody was gotcha'd.
And Mullen was quick to insist American forces could not have rushed to the rescue in time to save the 4 Americans killed during the 9/11 2012 attack.
The military did everything they possibly could that night. They just couldn't get there in time.
But Republicans like Utah's Jason Chavez and Florida's John Mica were having none of it.
It is embarrassment to the United States of America that we could not get those assets there in time to help those people. We didn't even try. We didn't ask for permission. We didn't ask for flight clearances. We didn't even stand up the assets that we had in Europe. Didn't even try.
I just disagree with what you're saying, Mr. Chairman.
There is no reason that we couldn't launch from at least 3 locations I've visited and been told that we have in place people monitoring the situation, particular and specifically in Africa and North Africa.
As for House Democrats, they mostly expressed anger at how their GOP colleagues treated Pickering and Mullen at this hearing.
I am so outraged by the conduct of this committee today.
But Micah said he's fighting for all those Americans still frustrated over Benghazi.
Nobody's been fired. Nobody's been dismissed. No one's been arrested for the murders.
Later in the day, the panel heard from relatives of the men who died at Benghazi. Paul Strand, CBN News, Washington.